All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Chicago Bears Daily, where we post daily Chicago Bears content. Appreciate you guys tuning in on this lovely Saturday night. My name is Jackson, and we're going to be talking about something very little, very low-key. It's the off-season. It's the off-season, and it's a dull part of the off-season right now. So I was looking at some stuff, and I noticed, first off, I'm huge on Eberflus in general as the head coach of the Chicago Bears. I know Mooney's had a lot of praise for him. A ton of the players have a lot of praise for this guy, that he's just he's very, like, not loose. Like, he's, like, loose, not as loose as Nagy, but, like, he's very... He's on his he's on his P's and Q's, not his X's and O's, or I guess you can use X's and O's. Like, he just knows what he is doing. He's very organized. He's very, you know what you need to be doing. He tells you what you should be doing. He tells you where to be. There's not any ambiguity in the air. And so I saw that he brought Urlacher back to talk to the squad, talk to the team. I was like, oh shit. Like, that's kind of a big deal, man. Urlacher has been a heavy... Why can't I think of the word that isn't a supporter? Not like a hater, but he's been a pretty big critic, if you will, about the Chicago Bears as of late, you know, with the management, with the leadership. So to see Urlacher, Charles Tillman also are coming to the Chicago Bears to talk to the team, to talk to the locker room, I think that's a huge step in the right direction. We know Eberflus is just big on history. He's big on tradition in general. I feel like something even just outside of football in today's day and age, that is something that a lot of people just don't really care about. You know, a lot of people just don't even really care about. I know this is not football related, but I read something about how, you know, even just stuff like the railing on bridges is just super minimalistic. God, cannot talk for my life today. Very minimalistic. It's just like, you know, straight line poles. Then they'll throw like a bridge of Italy from, you know, 1400, and it's all these fine details. So I love Eberflus. I love that he is big on history. He's big on tradition. And I think what you're kind of bringing all these old Bears players from, maybe not necessarily the Bears prime, because, you know, 1985, but this is a Charles Tillman, Urlacher, Super Bowl squad. Like, this was a very talented roster, and those are two very talented individuals. As we've alluded to in previous videos, Eberflus is trying to create and establish this new culture, this new Chicago Bears identity, and I feel like I've talked about this on the channel, like in capturing the old, almost bad boy Bears with Lance Briggs, with Tillman, with Urlacher, players from that squad. The locker room culture was, don't mess with the Chicago Bears. Like, we are going to hit you. We are going to hit you hard. We are going to make you hurt the next day. Regardless, we are going to go at your throat. We're going to go at your neck. We're going to keep our foot on the gas, and we're going to make you regret picking football as your choice of sport. Like, we're going to make you regret that. And I think he's kind of just showing these young cats, all these guys on prove-it deals, all these young cats like Fields, the new rookies, like, this is what we can look like if we put in the work, if we just get on our stuff, and we really just dial in and come through, and we just genuinely, like, make an impact. Like, if you can look just like that Bears team, that highly respected, highly important note here, feared Chicago Bears squad, specifically on the defense. So let's leave our mark. And I think that's a genius move by Eberflus, getting these OG Chicago Bears into the locker room saying, like, listen, this is what we did, this is how we did it, and look at us now. You know, you guys are good, you guys are talented, and you'll figure it out. And just play with a hunger, play with a tenacity to it. It could be your last snap. You never know what's going to happen. And just leave it all out on the field. So let me know what you guys think about today's video, and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for daily Chicago Bears content. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. Eric and I will be live soon, and have a good weekend.